Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ali and we are here with a brand new video. Before I go on, I would like to say thank you to Lily out there. She, I know, watches all of my videos. She would actually rather watch my videos than spend quality time with her boyfriend, and even he knows that, so what we have for today's video, it is not an unboxing. I actually have this Dr. Jart BB Dis-A-Pore cream, and this was actually sent to me by Influenster. Yes, Influencer. I have had a profile with them and they send me things here and there, but this time around they send me this one here, and it's something that I can actually like show you guys and try it out. It's gonna be the first time trying it on my skin. So I'm super excited to have this one here with you guys. This is this is a BB cream. It is their newest one. The one that I have here is number 1 light to medium shade. The only other shade that they have is a medium to dark, I believe. So they only have 2 options. I thought that maybe the medium to dark was going to be a little bit too dark for me, and I really hope this is not too light, which in the case that it is too light for me, at least you guys get to see the type of coverage and just kind of see how it goes on the skin. This one here, it's supposed to conceal and minimize pores, even skin tone, and smooth texture like skin. And also it says removes excess oil, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to remove the excess oil, but that's what it is claiming. Also here, when I open it on this little tab here, it says high coverage. So BB creams don't usually have that much coverage, but this one says that it has high coverage. So really quick, let me just read you a few things off of their website. So this one retails for $36 and you get 1.69 ounces. So that's the size that you get here. So this is what the bottle looks like. I'm just really hoping that this one here is not too light for me. There is a really big chance that it is, but at least you guys will get to see how high coverage it is as it claims, and just pretty much get an overall look of this. So this one, it just says to use after a toner and a moisturizer. You apply the BB cream to blue pores. I don't know what that means exactly, but to cover imperfections. It may be used as a last step in your beauty regimen or on its own to instantly beautify your complexion. So you can apply it with a brush, a beauty blender, or you can just use your hands, to just even it out. And it says it can also be used daily as a sunscreen or as a foundation because it is full coverage. So I have already prepped my skin, the toner, the moisturizer, the everything. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna put a little bit in the back of my hand, and it looks really light. So I'm gonna start off with this much and then just go from there, because I also don't wanna, cake it on. I don't know how this is gonna look once it's on my skin. But oh yeah, that's pretty light. So I usually like to dot it on my face and then blend it in from there. So I'm gonna start off with this much, and oh my god, that is really light. I'm going to see if I tried setting it with obviously setting powder, if it'll get a little bit darker. But yes, that is really light, but that is really full coverage. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I have applied it to only half of my face, and yeah, this is not the shade for me. This is what this one looks like. As you guys can see, this is actually really high coverage, and it doesn't feel sticky. It does feel like it's a little bit wet when I do this. It does transfer to my hand, but I'm just amazed at how full coverage this really is. So I was going to continue, doing my makeup. I was gonna continue, doing like a full face, a soft, like natural, everyday kind of look, because this is a BB cream. I mean, it is full. It is really full coverage. So it is what it says it is. But I think that for myself, because this is not my tone, I'm not gonna continue and do a full like face of makeup. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna just let you guys see the difference between here the redness that I have, the breakout, and then here of how full coverage it actually is. I do think that I would have to set this because it does feel wet. Like I can feel my hand like sticking a little bit, but it's really full coverage. So unfortunately, this is not my shade. I wish but then if I would have had the medium, the darker one, I don't know if that would have been too dark for me. This is always my problem. I have a really, really hard time finding foundations that will match my skin tone, my undertone, everything. It's always off. So this is not the first time that I, buy a foundation or something like this and the tone and the shade is completely off. So for those of you out there with lighter complexions, you guys can see what the light medium looks like. It's really, really light. As far as the other shade, I can't speak on that because I haven't seen the exact shade of that. But you guys can see how full coverage this is. And just, so I think it would help to set it with a little bit of setting powder just to kind of get that like little bit of tackiness off and, so it won't transfer as much. But I'm gonna leave the video here. This totally went a totally different route. Not what I was expecting. I was at least expecting to be able to warm it up a little bit with some bronzer. That's obviously not happening with as much bronzer as I put on my face. It's not gonna, look the way that it should be because it's totally not my tone. But you guys can see everything else, the way that it applied. It was really easy to blend out. I used the beauty, or not the beauty blender. This is actually the one from Juno, the one with the little tiny hairs. That's the one that I used to blend this out. It was really easy. It didn't leave any streaks. It didn't leave, any like weird like lines. It blended out really, really well. It's just that unfortunately the shade was not there. So I already said this, I don't know how many times. I'll go ahead and leave it at that. So that is all for this video. It was unexpectedly cut short. I'll be back with another video really, really soon. And I hope I will see all of you guys back here next time. Bye.